Jess Cornelius, who was just on. Just to mention that Tambourine is out in all good records shops, and she's also playing on the 14th of May with Jane Badler at the Top, on the 2nd of June at Good God Small Club in Sydney, the 3rd of June at X&Y Brisbane, and then back here on the 12th of June at the Top again. So check out Teeth and Tongue's Facebook for more info, or MySpace, depending. No?
MySpaces.
No MySpace, yeah. Alright, so my next guest is the co-founder of Sabbatical Records and general gentleman about town. Here he is, it's Leith Thomas. Alright, Leith, how you doing?
I'm good.
Yeah? You comfortable? You doing okay?
I'm feeling alright, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking very dashing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you might have to bring the mic a little bit closer, I'm afraid.
I love it.
Yeah, I'm loving this suit. It's quite good.
Well, it's only actually half a suit. It's jeans on the bottom, so...
That's very hip of me.
Thank you.
Okay. Is the small talk out of the way?
Yeah, it's very small.
Yeah. So you're the co-founder of Sabbatical. How did that record label come about? It's a very interesting boutique label.
By that, do you mean unpopular?
Well, I'm not sure. That's how Sabbatical continues to describe itself from what I've seen.
Yes. Sabbatical came about actually with a single goal in mind, which was that myself and the other two founders, Marcus Cook and Mark Groves, we were going to ditch our workaday lives and go to Europe. And that hasn't happened.
Okay.
And that was in 2006 that we hatched that plan, so we're pretty
You're
bad.
just going to go to Europe on the label's steed, or...?
I think we were pretty drunk at the time, and we thought that somehow there were people out there that we could, that would be enough of them that we would be able to travel around with our noise and our art.
Of course, because art is so lucrative.
It's massive.
Yeah.
And that dream obviously didn't happen. So subsequently, we've stuck out our careers as respectively sound engineers, high school teachers, and communications consultants.
Very, very noble causes, really. I think.
At least one of them is.
Yeah.
One.
Maybe. Depends.
Leith, I was walking down the streets coming to the show tonight, and I noticed a lot of the trees, it's becoming autumn, and so are you deciduous?
You don't
I used to like to fall over in the autumn a lot, but I've stopped drinking so much.
Yeah. I thought that, yeah. We're good on the joke?
You don't have to look at him anymore.
I don't know. I like to look at him. He looks mildly fearful.
It's like looking into a confident mirror.
You're my friend, my new favourite person.
Yeah.
Just the meat of this weird sandwich.
Jess, you make great meat.
Alright,
I do my best.
so there's the big new release coming up, the Knife Cultures compilation of Melbourne noise artists.
Yeah.
How's that been going?
It's good. It's good. It's in fact actually went off to press today, which is exciting. 2 discs. It's going to be in a fancy box.
Very nice.
With a booklet. The height of modern technology. 20 pages. But no, the Knife Culture comp is something that we're all really happy with. It's a collection of all of the artists that across noise, drones, sounds, experimental music. In fact,
exploratory.
Or exploratory. If
That's
we were in academia, we'd say
yeah.
that. Yeah. If we were going for an OSCO grant, which we
luckily
should.
we're not.
No, we just don't have the time or patience to do that. But yeah, it's I guess the project is about getting those artists that make up the actually really active scene that we have in Melbourne, artists of that ilk that don't really get celebrated or documented very much. Yeah, so we wanted to package that all up together and put it out and show people some of the wonderful artists that we have in Melbourne.
It's very good. I'm pretty excited about it. But before that, there's the International Noise Conference, which seems like another big sort of project you guys have taken on.
Yeah, that's it's going to be a lot of fun, but that was a stupid thing to do.
I mean, what's the conference aspect? Is it just a bunch of boys in black with beards sort of saying, "Oh, killer man"? That's
Is it
nice.
is there like an overarching misogyny to the noise thing, or is it just a latent patriarchy?
It's the latter. It's not explicit in their manifesto, but it's definitely there.
As it should be.
There's Chris asking the questions we all need to know.
Well, I mean, look, the INC thing is going to be a whole lot of fun. It's I think we're just Sabbatical's just presenting the Melbourne leg of this now global event that is it's a set right there that started in Miami, and it's got the rules of the event are kind of almost anyone can play, 15-minute sets, no laptops, no drones.
Okay.
So hence the angry, uptight, repressed dudes sort of hurling equipment around.
I'd be angry if I couldn't drone too. I don't know what to do. And aside from these activities, you're known to me, at least, as quite the dandy gentleman. I know. I've known you for a while, and I remember one of the first things that you, I suppose, did to me was...
I'd just like to point out that was because we were trying to sign her to Sabbatical.
Yeah. Well, this was my favourite bit. You bought an extremely expensive and fancy martini for me, passed it over and said, "Welcome to Sabbatical, honey." And then took us all out to the supper club. Very gentlemanly.
I don't think, in my defence, I would have called you honey. But I'm pretty certain I would have bought you a martini.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the first time I met you, you bought me a martini as well.
What can I say? I like the ladies.
He's a gentleman. But I wanted to sort of put your refined, gentlemanly taste to the test.
It's all a facade.
I've got this little cheese board for you here. And I'd like to get you to try a couple of them and see if you can guess which is which, because any gentleman loves cheese. So
it's with the Australian flags.
I just thought it was festive.
Just talking about nationalism, weren't we?
We were having a wonderful discussion in the green room / front bar about the reappropriation of the Southern Cross in contemporary culture. That has nothing to do with this cheese.
No. So let's try just a little bit of this one, if you please.
I'm going to share this with my yes.
Okay, and let me know what you think it might be.
Kind of gross.
Too not refined enough for you?
Just maybe been left under a hot light.
Maybe. What sort of cheese would you think that was?
Supermarket cheese.
Well, actually, I mean, he's not far off. It's called Old Yeasty. It's actually a seafarer's cheese for ricket prevention. So
it can medicinal cheese.
Yeah, it can be a little dry.
I'd say it's more sludgy than dry.
Okay. Well, let's move on to this next one.
Is watching people eat cheese good TV, do you think? It's just visually.
We'll have to fix it in post.
Okay.
What do you think that one is?
Well, it tastes like a cheddar, but I'm dying to know what you're going to tell me.
Well done. It's actually Tersel's Lament mature cheddar. It's a new cheese. That's a good tongue you've got there. Well done.
Thank you.
All right, and just another one. I'm sorry, we don't have time for you to drink in between them. There's no cleansing of the palate at Penny tonight.
I'm just trying not to throw up.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I'm done.
Why do I have to eat it on my own?
Because, Leith.
that
Or the
refined
connoisseur.
taste. Which one do you think that is?
Well, I'd say that's an aged vintage cheddar, also from the supermarket.
Actually, you've got that one a bit wrong. It's a bit of a mouthful, this one. It's Richard's Dribbler's Blue Vein. So, well, you know, you didn't really get close on that one. Look, I won't put you through any more pain, but you are missing out
Cracker would have been nice.
on two very good ones. There's Busted Undies Devonshire Brie. And then we've also got a delicate blend of goat and rat milk halloumi. So I'm sorry that you had to miss out on those ones
You
there.
should have fried that into a saganaki for me. That would have been nice.
Yeah, those rats produce the best halloumi, I've heard. Okay, I don't want to put that there, it'll fall off. Alright. So, thank you for coming, Leith. It's
Thank
been
you for
great
having
to
me.
talk to you in this absurdly formal environment.
It is strange.
Yeah. It's nice though.
No,
I
it's good.
I'm starting to feel relaxed.
I
So, yeah.
I think we
Does
should
this
all...
mean keep going?
Alright, so Knife Culture's release and launch is June 4th, and the Noise Conference is the 21st of May, 3 p.m. to midnight. Both are at Kipple in West Melbourne. Check sbbtcl.com for more information. And coming up after the break, we've got the first of our musical acts, so stick around, don't go anywhere. We'll see you.